Hello, so this video is a general overview of my robot. So we will be running a program from scratch, make a G-code file, uploading it to the robot, and watch the robot actually write it down and execute the code. First off, the robot is made out of old DVD steppers, which you can pretty much find on any old DVD drives laying around the house. The pen base, on the other hand, is made out of, I used my pen base made out of the DVD shredders, and just attached like a double-sided tape to the pen in order for it to be stable. And for the pen base, I used like Legos. There's Legos in the bottom right there for easy placement, and generally so it would be easier to like take out and replace the paper and put it back in. At the same time, I used Legos as well for the pen base, to make it easier for me to like take out and replace the pen if necessary. The base is made out of cardboard, which is easier for me. It was easier for me to like drill into and attach like washers for general stability for the robot. And in the back here, the wires, I drilled holes as well for like, so that the wires can go through. For the wires, I used data wires actually, instead of the wires that are the kit gave us, because if I used that and I found it to be really messy, and it was really confusing because there's a lot going on here, as I mentioned in my PDF file. So I used data mines. Data mines, they were pretty cheap. They were, I think, 50 cents a meter, and you don't really need a meter as well for this project. So they can be cut down to really thin pieces to make it more neat, so that you won't be confused which wires to use, which wires go where, and whatnot. So for running the program, I'm using Inkscape. Oh, this is not gonna work. So Inkscape is an open source graphics editor that I'm using right now. And here's a sample picture, if you will. So by running the program, we save it as a .g code, so the program can run it. So the .g code file, the .g code extension is not pre-built in Inkscape, so you have to download an additional plugin for you to be able to convert the files into a G-code file. So we are going to ahead and save it. Pressing OK. Since I already have a test, we can just replace it. Up next, we are running this. Oh, sorry about this. I'm not ready, as you can see. So we're running this G-Control, which is just a Java program with the GUI, so you can manipulate the robot basically. So if you press P, you can see that there is a port option, which we can just press OK, because since if I can port 3. Oh. I have 2 of these running. So here we go. So if we press P, we can choose what port we want. In this case, we only have one option, which is COM3. We use it, so it updates right here. Then we can use, if we press G, this window pops up. It lets you select which program to execute, basically, like which file to execute, which G-code file to execute. Sorry. So we're gonna choose this test file, and the robot should be ready to go. So one thing I found out is I was using a gel pen before, then I replaced with this this usual ballpoint pen that's laying around the house. I find it really, it was more easier to use than the gel pen, because the gel pen really dries out and it just didn't give that authentic feel I felt for writing. Anyway, it takes a while, but you can actually adjust the speed as well for writing in the Arduino code, or even in just the Inkscape file. And there you have it. Prints out the G-code file. One thing I noticed though is the orientation of the Inkscape file. So for you to have like a proper orientation, like so, you have to kind of rotate the image sideways. But I found that it was just like a trivial matter, since the workspace is pretty much the same anyway. So yeah, there you have it, my CNC plotter robot.